quality, service, atmosphere. You're next in the chair. Feel at home in the Barbershop. Gbush offers a fresh cut on sports. The Barbershop isn't just grooming for guys. It's culture, it's lifestyle, it's sports. And it's now the Barbershop is giving the sports scene a sheer shave and shine. Join the makeover now. Follow Garrett Bush at Gbush91 on Twitter.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy G Bush. You know, pardon me. I don't want to give y'all too much, man. But I don't got my setup right like I wanted. But we still gonna break down this Browns training camp because I think y'all need to know the real testament what's going on in training camp, man. See, a lot of these cats, these bloggers, man, all of y'all bloggers don't be having access like that, man. A lot of y'all cats don't be going to the practices. Y'all cats just be talking and doing stuff. Hey, man, lock it down, man. Barbershop, you know what we do, man. We was live from training camp on Saturday. We going back next week. I've been there 2 or 3 times during camp. I've been in camp the whole time checking out these Browns, and I'm going to give you that real testament the only way the Barbershop can give you that feel. These other cats is out here sugarcoating stuff, man. Don't be listening to these national media dudes, man. There's going to be a lot of dudes jumping on this bandwagon. There's a lot of cats on that bandwagon for these Cleveland Browns, but let me know. I was the first giving you this. People's like, why you blogging on the Browns? Just the Browns? Y'all trash. You on the Browns? And you see what we was looking like last year. We gonna consistently keep giving you that content, man. It's gonna be a lot of national dudes, Johnny-come-latelys, running around here with their plate out in that kitchen line, ready to get their plate because the Browns is hot right now. But I salute them. I ain't hating. We welcome all newcomers on the bandwagon, but you know where you heard it first, man. You know what it is. Salute to all the people that subscribe. If you're not subscribing to the channel, please. Get in right now where you fit in, bro. We got content all 2 days. We're going to have content all preseason, all season. We even going to do a pregame show this year, man. We're going to try to get some special stuff for y'all. And I'm going to be doing some live streams after the games, man. So live streams after the Browns game, bro. I'm going to put that up. And we not even record. It's just going to live stream. So that's how we're going to do it this year. But let's get into this training camp situation. Man. It's about 3 takeaways that you need to concentrate on. It's about 3 solid takeaways that you need to concentrate on coming up for this season. And I'm going to put you on. And this is some stuff that I've seen in training camp, man. I'll start with the positives. Let's start with the positives. You ever know how you see a girl and you see her from afar and you see her on TV and you be like, man, she bad. She cold. And you be thinking like, man, I don't even know. Like, maybe it might be a situation if I see her in person, like she ain't even going to be that fly. And then just so happens you run across her somewhere or see her and you like, man, that movie star looks good on that big screen and she looked good in all her shots. But I met her in person and she was flyer than she was in person. Like, she was bad. She smelled great. Her hair was perfect. She didn't even have no makeup on, and I was just nervous. That's the things, and that's the mindset you get when you watch Odell Beckham. I'm not even going to lie. I ain't going to lie. I stood there at practice and watched this man. Watch this man catch one-handed passes the entire first half of practice. Like, he's just working on that. Like, one hand, boom, jugs machine, boom, jugs machine, up, boom, punt returns, boom. You know what? No problem, boom. Like, matter of fact, he does the same situation and just go boom. Like, when Odell Beckham is talking and you might be saying, hey, Odell, how you doing? He just be like, boom. Bro, he's dead nice. I mean, from his footwork to, like, getting off the line of scrimmage against DBs, these dudes have no chance. None. If the ball is anywhere in a 5-yard radius, I seen him catch passes, boom. Like, it's crazy. And you might be like, well, man, you need to stop showboating. You might want to stop doing that. You need to catch it with 2 hands. Nah, bro. It don't even matter. Don't even matter. I mean, he's dead nice. I saw him play in New York and was like, oh, Odell's cold. Top 5 receiver. He cold. But since you far away from the action, you don't be knowing. When you get up on him on the field, you don't understand how crisp routes he running. It ain't just the hands. It's his footwork. Like, if you're trying to press him in man-to-man jam coverage, he out here looking like some get off me. This guy looked like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where he moving with his hand. His hands is crazy on some wax on, wax off type stuff. And I'm like, they can't even put hands on him. Can't even put hands on him. Like, he out here looking like Ultra Instinct Goku. Just womp, womp, womp. Crazy. That's the first takeaway. Is you thought Odell Beckham was good? No. He is skill-wise, I'll be hard pressed to put any of you. Like, DeAndre Hopkins is dead nice. It don't look like that. Julio Jones is Julio Jones. That's all we got to say about that. But as far as hands, as far as separation, as far as how he got body control, how he got speed. I mean, listen, if Baker Mayfield progresses and does what he's going to do, like, and OBJ don't get hurt, it's 1,500 in the air easy. 1,500, no problem. Done data. It's a wrap. And I'm not being no fan. I'm going to just keep it a buck with you. Jarvis Landry, I thought had the best hands I seen watching him last year, and his hands is still cold too. I mean, don't get it twisted. He made some crazy catches all camp, but Odell is just like, it's just different. It's different. It's just different, man. Y'all gonna have a good time watching him this year. So that was takeaway number 1. Takeaway number 2 is, all y'all cats have been running around saying Freddie Kitchens don't know what he's doing, and Freddie Kitchens ain't gonna have no control, and Freddie Kitchens ain't ready for the prime time, and Freddie this and Freddie that. It sound like Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddie this and Freddie that. Like, come on, bro. Listen, going to camp, complete control over them dudes. Complete control. Caesar Milan control. Dog whisperer control. Come in, talk to your dog. Come in and just make your dog sit down. That's how, like, his practice, smooth. His practice, if cat's messing up, he's barking at whoever. It ain't Baker, it ain't just the second team, third team. You mess up, he's in your ear right now. And that goes for Baker, Odell Beckham, all them cats. Like, he ain't playing no favorites. He ain't choosing no sides. He equal opportunity with the rhetoric. He's not playing around with y'all, man. And one of the things that I noticed was his command in practice, how he wanted to look a certain way, how he not babying nobody. Like, they going full go. Like, they did 3 days of padded practices in a row. And he was like, yo, anybody can be energetic and clap it up on that first day. Let's see how we do on that third and fourth day in a row of pads and inside drills and dudes is getting in your face and you tired of blocking somebody and you've been seeing the same dude blocking you for the last 3 days. And you like, man, if this dude don't get his damn hands off me, it's going to be a problem. Freddie Kitchens he's encouraging, he's instigating all that. Because he like, man, I want y'all to be physical. Like, that's how we moving. We ain't no finesse type team. I was impressed with Freddie Kitchens so far, man. How he's running his camp, how he's not playing around, and he's razor sharp. Like, as far as mistakes, attention to detail, but at the same time, he do it in a way where you can respect it as a player, man. I did an interview on the Barbershop. As a matter of fact, I did a show out there. Check that interview out, man. I had it posted in a lot of the message boards. I got it posted up on 923thefan.com. Go check out that interview with Demetrius Harris. And one of the things, he's a tight end that for the Cleveland Browns, just came over from Kansas City. And one of the things that Demetrius was telling me is, like, he totally appreciates the fact that Freddie Kitchens is letting him do them, being yourself, not trying to bottle up people, like letting them express themselves. Like, whatever you want to wear. I ain't seen so many iridescent visors since NCAA 14. Everybody, like, if you're a ball player, you got the visor. I mean, Denzel Ward, OBJ, Baker Mayfield, Njoku. Listen, like, you know, if they, like, you know how you can know when somebody good by just looking at them and be like, oh, he got number 21, and he got a shield, and he got high socks, and he got a spat. Oh, his gloves is crazy too. Oh, it's white on white. Everything's one. Oh, you know when somebody good. So Demetrius was just saying, like, yo, Freddie let us do that. But when it comes to being on the field, if he gonna let you do that, he gonna hold you accountable. So I like that atmosphere, and I can see why Odell Beckham is like, cool, I'm straight. I'll go ahead and rock with the Browns, because it's a level of swag, like, in training camp that I ain't seen in a long, like, ever, practically. Like, it's dope. So that's the second thing I took away. And then the third, I'll give you a third, one of the thirds that I really liked is the offense is really, really potent. They went down on a 2-minute drill, 28-24, and they go through the positions and goes through these different scenarios. And so the Browns got a 2-minute drill. They're going through scenarios. You got a buck, maybe 10 on the clock, and you start at your own 40. And Baker Mayfield, first, let me go ahead and hit OBJ for a quick slant. Let him run 15, 16 yards. First down, move the sticks. Get back on the ball. He like, all right, let me go ahead and see something. Woo! He drops Jarvis Landry a dime wide open over the middle. 20, 23, 24 more yards. Get back on the ball, looking around. Boop! Let me go right back to Jarvis Landry. Touchdown. Like, it was so effortless. It was so beautiful. It was so, like, you could tell, like, this gonna be fun. Like, when they really start to get to clicking, it's gonna be fun. But on the other end of the spectrum, this is a double-edged sword a little bit. The D-line is doing whatever they want right now. All 5 days. D-line is doing whatever they want. T.I., you can have whatever you like all the time. That's what they doing. Myles Garrett is out here just, I mean, he's just putting boys on skates. Like, really, like, they can't stop him to get around. They can't stop him on the pass. He's killing dudes on the run. Vernon is just, evidently, if they had a badge for run-stopping DNs, like, Olivier Vernon is just like, he has the God card on that run block thing. Like, talk about setting edges, bro. His run stopping ability on Madden is definitely a 97, 98. I mean, he's not playing. Like, they're stopping the run. Sheldon Richards and Ogunjobi, they are embarrassing the three people in the middle. From guard to guard, they're disrespecting them every day. It was one practice I went to. The offense just kept running the ball to see if they can just get some yards, and Chubb was getting hit. 1 yard, no gain, -1. 2 yards, no gain, -5. Like, nothing. Like, they had to get Chubb involved by throwing them balls out of the backfield. So the D-line is, I mean, it ain't nothing really to, it's not a too much of a crazy indictment on the O-line, because the D-line is so, I mean, they just disrespecting these dudes. They ain't even close. Not even close. But with that being said, we got some problems, Houston. That's what the real testament is for. I'm not a pom-pom waver. And one of the situations that I'm seeing right now is our offensive line got a long way to go. Austin Corbett, he might not even start. At the right guard position is up in the air. That's a camp battle that's gonna go down to the last preseason game, because nobody is stepping up and taking that position. And it's alarming that Austin Corbett is a second-round pick. He's the first pick in the second round. That's almost a first-round pick. They done moved him to center, try to back up a couple people. they got him moving around at both guards, trying to do some different things, and he might be a utility guy in case one of the linemen go down or if they need somebody to fill in. But as far as him solidifying that right guard position, stop playing. Nowhere close. He literally might not get no minutes. And for a guy that we drafted that high, you got to be alarmed a little bit by that, because right now we can't run the ball for nothing. I mean, it's just disrespectful. I'm hoping that our D-line is that good, or it's going to be a long process to get these cats up and running, because right now they are taking L's. And we got to, I mean, Baker can get rid of the ball fast. You know, Baker is getting the ball out, but they got a lot of push up front. They got a lot of stuff. And I'm like, man, we got to shore this up. I'm scared on behalf of that. So, you know, it is what it is with that when it comes to regards to that. Let me go ahead and get my joint real quick. Give me a second. Let me see. There we go. We back. But in regards to that, the O-line definitely needs work. O-line definitely needs work. And one of the situations that I think is going to be a work in progress is getting them on the same page. But, I mean, that's one glaring, huge situation that I'm talking about is the kicking game. This Cyber guy that they got drafted in like the 6th round versus the kicker we had last year that was shaking the ball everywhere. None of those dudes are doing anything. They be missing kicks from like 40, 35. When the pressure on, they count down on the clock out there going through scenarios. Both these dudes is missing. Man, I mean, it don't look good, bro. But none of these dudes is really impressing me. And if you look at the Cleveland Browns, think about how many games we could have won last year just on simple facts that, yo, if the kicker hits what he's supposed to do, we beat the Steelers. If the kicker do what he's supposed to do, we could have beat the Buccaneers. We could have beat the Saints. We could have, all these games are coming down to one or two possessions and missed kicks. And right now, I have no confidence in them. Zero. Hopefully they can find somebody off the street or probably try to, maybe get another free agent if they get cuts from somewhere. But all fans should be alarmed by that. Real talk. You should be alarmed by that, and don't let them sweep that under the rug. That's a real big issue. But last but not least, I'm gonna give you an update on what the defense is looking like. So the Browns are gonna run nickel about 85% of the time, might be 90. And so with this alignment, they're only running with 2 linebackers right now. And the ones is Schobert and Kirksey. But they rotating safeties in the back. So their main base formation is to have 3 safeties playing. And, you got Morgan Burnett, you got Whitehead, and then you got, what's his name? His name escapes me. What is his name? Not Terrence Mitchell. Not Terrence Mitchell. Whatever, it'll come to me. But he made a lot of plays last year. A whole lot of plays. Like, basically, like he was that dude in the secondary. And when he got hurt, it was probably a wrap. So they rotating their safeties right now. So you're going to have Burnett starting at safety, Whitehead in the game, and you're going to have, I can't believe I can't forget his name. Anyway, you'll tell me, put it in the comment section or whatever. But at free safety. And that's what they're going to roll with. And they're going to have a lot of safeties in a box, bringing them cats up. And they only running with 2 linebackers. So that rotation is really short, slowed up a little bit right now as far as putting 3 linebackers in. And they also moved Jannard Avery. He can get a lot of minutes at end. They're not really working him like that as far as an outside linebacker. So in this scheme, Taki is a dude who's getting a lot of buzz. He's getting a lot of buzz because he's a guy that can get downhill. He's physical. He ain't playing no games. He got in a fight the other day, but he got that physicality that Schobert and Kirksey don't got. Their strength is dropping in the coverage. But as far as supporting the run, as far as this dude, He is a thumper, and they like him a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if he get a lot of minutes this year. I think it's a make or break year for Christian Kirksey. He's going to have to come out and be healthy for one, and actually continue to go ahead and show some progression and be able to stop people at the line of scrimmage, because I'm telling you right now, they like Taki. They like him a lot. So, I don't think you can afford to have two finesse dudes at linebacker, because we missed a boatload of tackles last year. We had linebackers tackling the people, getting knocked back for 3 yards after contact. And right now, Wilkes is not playing that. So that's a thing that you need to watch out for. They will play nickel pretty much 85% of the time. Pretty much. But overall, with the Browns right now, the energy is electric at camp. Like, the buzz is crazy. It's something like I've never really seen. And it's a situation where I feel like for the first time, dudes is expecting to be good. Dudes is like, the buzz and the atmosphere is electric. People cheering every single play, every single first down. Like, it's a real game. And it's crazy because I ain't never been around nothing like that. I figured that once we got OBJ and all these other guys and Kareem Hunt and all these dudes coming through, I figured it would be like a notch up as far as, the expectations, the atmosphere, and how cool it would be. But it's more electric than I thought. So for anybody who got an opportunity to get to training camp, I know the training camp tickets be sold out, but if you got an opportunity to go see them, please do it. If not, you can wait till the preseason. But sometimes in the preseason, they're not going to give you an opportunity to see the starters like that. You know what it is. But at the end of the day, the Browns are going to be good. If they can shore up the offensive line and get that together in the kicking game, that's going to separate them from teams like the Chiefs, teams that are like the Patriots or the Colts or the Texans, or teams like that are going to be trying to compete, especially the Chiefs. So I think with two running backs, they're going to have to square that up. But if they do get it shored up, it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fun year. With that being said, it's the Barbershop. Subscribe to the channel. Know what is going on. Understand. Oh, yeah, you see it. Oh, yeah, you see it. Don't worry about that, man. People have been asking me, and I want to thank everybody for asking me. Like, I've been getting so bombarded with people saying, like, oh, man, the stuff is fire. Like, when we going to get it? When we going to get it? And I be wanting to explain to them, and I just be putting it out for people. It ain't that I'm dragging my feet on the situation with the clothing and merchandise and different stuff. But, I operate as an independent artist. So, I take all my money and energy and my resources, and I put it into the clothing. So, before I come out with something, I want to make sure it's right. I want to make sure it's high quality. And at the same time, it takes a little bit of time and capital to get a company up running when you just invest in your own money. So, but I do want to thank everybody for reaching. You've been locked in with Gbush in the Barbershop. Feel free to take a look at some of our other videos linked here, and also subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our updated content coming out regularly. Thanks again for listening.